Come on, follow me. Here, have some angel nectar.
You'll drink the angel nectar, and for a moment, so Odin, you're enjoying it because angel nectar is great, but to Cade, it's awful. So Cade, you start coming back, and you're having this disgustingly saccharine sweet liquid going down your throat.
We found the cure, guy.
It's angel nectar.
I feel my teeth melting.
Oh, thank God you're back. Oh, okay.
Where's me?
You were possessed by
What did
Odin.
you do here?
You were possessed by Odin. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
V's once Gabe arrived and was taking control of the situation, V left. She went out the door just to wait for you out the door.
Okay. Oh, thank God everyone's fine. Remember, he's working here. He's with me. We're doing some investigation.
All right, Mr. Stoll. All right, just get him out of here. He's scaring us.
I'm very sorry for him. He's talking about Odin, not Kate. He's coming out.
Man, this whole possession thing is terrible for business.
Oh, luckily he didn't have a spear because he could have transformed into a whole bunch of things.
That
I
could've
mean,
been fun.
if they shot at you, nothing would happen. I mean, he probably wouldn't have hurt anyone. He probably would have just kept like walking, and not done anything. But okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank the gods as he looks at the angel nectar.
I have to
That
admit,
was disgusting.
when you come out of the door, Viridian will say, I have to admit, it was highly entertaining watching Cade talk like Odin.
Oh,
Not for me.
Thank God I made him simple. Oh, thank God.
Thank God I made him simple.
At least he's easily persuaded.
Yeah. I mean, I just knew what to talk about him. Luckily, I was the one to talk to him. Oh God, when the Knave of Diamond takes over, how are we gonna goddamn convince him?
Well, I was just thinking, maybe we should get him a spear. Cade, I mean, just in case Odin comes back. What? He could be useful.
That's true.
Isn't Ave said that Cade was a good guardian? So
I think-
why not give him the tools for success?
That was another reason why
Used a
they
spear
wanted.
before.
That's another reason why they wanted Cade as next to them, because they knew if Odin took him over, that they could just easily persuade him not to beat everyone up like everyone else.
It makes sense. Odin is a more defensive character.
Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna message everyone. Okay, guys, we had another one, but luckily I had angel nectar and it saved the day.
What?
Oh no.
They were comm linked, so there's no.
Look,
they probably
if you're
did
trying to
hear.
That's it. They
Or
probably
some
did
sort
hear.
of brand deal, I'm not for it, okay?
Why would I have a brand deal? I own stock in that company anyways.
That's the twist. This whole time, Angel Nectar. It was Angel Nectar's marketing that was behind all of this the whole time.
Gabe's the final boss. He's like, surprise! This is all big part of my machination.
The entire campaign is just an advertisement. It's
For
like-
Angel Nectar.
He goes, well, I think what happened was Odin likes it, but Cade didn't, and he found it so disgusting it brought him back.
Yeah. Kate is currently setting up a dentist appointment.
Might have to go talk to root canal. Yes.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's all me. Okay. Can I just go grab my car? It should be around here
Yes.
somewhere,
You
right?
can grab your car.
I'm just gonna grab my car and just drive them.
Okay. In the interest of time, let us fast forward. You are all back at Gabe's house. You're all back at Gabe's house now.
The center of the
Gotcha.
maze.
I'm sure Saz and the kids are around, but you all can talk first if you want to do whatever it is you want to talk about first.
Okay, so what do you guys found? I only found a little bit. I got the names of all the people in the test server. I have people looking into things. I got the people who are making the test servers. So I don't know how useful that's going to be, but I want to call everyone in the test server because right now it's only us happening, but there's a chance that they could also be affected.
Also, well, They aren't. Okay, we got two problems at the same time, and I guess we got to decide which one to tackle first.
Okay.
That's the interesting thing. And they're both kind of related to the game, because people who don't have totems are safe, but people who do, they are at risk.
I want to lay out all the information I received and specifically let Forrest know that, like, hey, there's essentially a gang coming after your grandpa and you.
Well, it's a good thing.
And
they don't have to
also,
deal
you
with my
should set up
grandpa.
a dinner date with V.
Very important.
That's oddly specific.
Yep, it's part of the mission.
Really?
Dinner date. Roll
It's
persuasion
at the
check.
Titanic. I've already got it scheduled.
Get that already scheduled.
Ethan said roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion.
My worst. I got an 11. I think I will use a luck point. Ooh. 16.
Look, I know you care, and I do too. I'll think about it. I mean, if anything, I think she needs to make the first move, but
No. You're both saying they need to make the first move. I made the first move. Just go to the dinner date. Fine.
It has to go there.
you make it sound weird, like it's like it's just a function. It's like we're not dating, okay? Just
Yeah, no, I get that.
Okay. But what would you guys find?
do you want to
What-
take this, Ave? It's
I
or do
guess.
you want me?
No, it's fine. So my brother is apparently involved in all this. More than that, he's leading it, at least for this city. The thing is, I don't think that this has anything to do specifically with the game. It's just that the figurines are an easy way to get to them. So it's more of a conduit than a part of it. But what the big deal about it is that he is serving justice in his own views. He is silencing people that he thinks don't deserve a word in this world. People that he thinks are, and it's in his words, a waste of space. He thinks that some people should be silenced forever because they're, poisoning this world with their thoughts.
When you saw him,
Mhm.
did you see his setup or hear anything?
There was chanting, druidical chanting. There was this black fire. They were doing something to the figurine of Madame Lumine, the wife of Father Lumine.
And I'm gonna pull that from my pocket.
Okay, put it in a box.
They had one of both of them. They had one for Father Lumine and one for his wife. They were currently doing something to his wife, but I think were already done with Father Lumine, and we've seen that it was successful.
Can you replay me the chant?
I can.
Thank you. Can I do a magic
Right,
check?
Eidentic memory.
You can, and
Mhm.
while you're doing that, I think Kate said something.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering what we're gonna do about that next.
Well,
Are
we
we
have to
calling
call-
the cops? Are we gonna go raid the tree? What are we doing?
We have to call the cops, but first we have to know what kind of spell he's pulling. Can I roll magic?
He's also
You can.
probably away because I think he was using the trees to navigate to here or something.
So
And is-
that's also a 32. So.
Okay. Is the other question I have is Viridian is with you too, right? Are they
Yeah, I
included
guess.
in this? Okay. I mean, if you want them
Mhm.
to
Yeah.
not be, they okay.
Well, at this
I'm
point,
cool.
she's
Okay.
kind of part of this because she's Moji, so it's like,
Right. That's fine.
Mhm. It's
So
reasonable.
you're doing a magic check on the figurine.
On
not
the
just the
chanting.
figurine, but the chanting
chanting.
and
Oh,
the ritual
yes.
itself. So I
Yes.
can like
So it
decipher and
is.
look through books.
It is chanting that suggests that this is Rook is a warlock. Warlock who made a pact with the Raven Queen. And
Mhm.
yeah, based on this chanting, it pretty much allows him to utilize the figurines as a focus to whatever they're tethered to, in order to remove their ability to communicate. So
And I know he,
yeah,
and as a warlock, he gets the power straight from the Raven Queen.
correct.
'Cause-
Directly
because,
from the Raven
'cause,
Queen herself.
Because a cleric, they get it through their worship, while
Mhm.
this is more like I have a
Yeah.
contract with you. You gotta.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You also believe that the more people who are involved in the chant, the stronger it'll be.
Okay.
But he
only
was
him?
working alone. He was working alone, at least then. So,
Okay. Okay. So, according to the chant, and I imagine like he's having people like he's going to bring books to him so that he can show them. Okay. According to the chant, it would get stronger if there's more people, and it is definitely a pact with the Raven Queen. I'm not sure what she gets out of this. I assume I assume he told us he was a druid. He could still be a druid, but
Yeah,
maybe not more
maybe
reward.
he's kind of like, maybe he's kind of getting the magic from the Raven Queen, but he's using his druidic powers to kind of draw from the world around him to put it into being. So maybe it's not necessarily like the Raven Queen's message or whatever. Or maybe it is, I don't know.
I mean, the
I don't know
Raven
gods.
Queen, from what I heard, collects maybe memories and things, but I haven't heard about her collecting
Voices.
voices.
I mean, I don't know how to undo this.
One's voice can be a very valuable thing. It can start and stop wars.
It's true. And she is a very mysterious person. Oh God. We're dealing with gods right now.
And they're stealing from very powerful people.
Yeah.
People that could change the world as we know it. If they would combine their voices.
I have to admit, it makes sense. If there are very powerful people that you don't want affecting anything, you can either slay them or silence them in other ways. It makes sense.
I don't know how to undo it. I don't know the specifics of his ritual. I might
can
not be able
definitely
to.
break the totem, but I can't break the magic.
I made a mistake. I
You did
had
make a mistake.
yes, I did. I had the opportunity to learn the ritual, and
No.
I just let my feelings take over from there.
No,
I should have just listened and tried to learn the ritual so I could reverse it. But
no, it's
Hey,
understandable.
you got enough.
Like, what would have happened? You join him, you talk to the Raven Queen, and you think you're gonna get
what
best.
what if it's
Her?
not your brother? What if it's like the will of the the Raven Queen? What if it's the will of the Raven Queen who is like directly controlling your brother? Maybe you can still have that be a thing where it's not necessarily your brother.
I don't know.
he was seeing that he did all of this for the voices that weren't heard in the world. Like he mentions nature or the people that are just downtrodden upon, or he did something like this for my sister as well, and that's why she's currently head of coin. Apparently,
Can you trust her?
my sister.
He said something about helping your sister become the Confederacy of Coins leader. Does she know anything?
I don't know, but honestly, I think not. But again, I also thought that my brother wasn't involved in this. And Look at the fool I am.
Well, also, we have somebody in our midst just downstairs who we wouldn't have expected, or at least I wouldn't have expected to be involved at all. But Saz.
I mean, we're not 100% sure on that, but
We have two
Multiple.
targets right now,
yeah.
and I think we have a clear path.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
should at least ask them.
We
Yeah.
have questions, they have answers. We should just directly go to them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Why are we still thinking about how to remove the curse when we can just go, talk to your brother directly?
I think he's gone right
No,
now.
it's-
He's somewhere hidden in the forest, and I think it will be easy to find him. I guess I can try, but
So you're telling me that the silent plague is just going to continue because we didn't act
Wait,
to get
Wait.
him?
Not necessarily.
Ave, you said that he was assigned to this city.
Mhm.
So this is bigger than just even this whole city.
Yeah.
Once again, questions that we have no answer to, but we know how to get answers.
Okay.
Well,
But-
I know maybe
We have two people. There's one downstairs right now. That's the same thing.
This is so much happening. Are they even connected to what's happening?
well,
Is
we can
separate
always
for
go to
now.
that warehouse and I can tell my say my mind.
That's true. That's only in a few hours. A few hours he'll be
But
expected at the warehouse at least.
I also part of me wonders if you said Saz is connected with these outlanders, whatever. What if he was
Outcasts.
the person outcasts? What if he was one of the persons that was going to talk to me anyway? So
Let's just go to the guy. If we're gonna-
also you need to do like a weeding out of your company. There are people in it that are not good, do not have good intentions.
I know. I'm high up, but I'm not.
I know.
I have my dad working on that. I even asked them about my mom so we can get some damn spiritual help. If we're dealing with damn whole goddess, that's more than. Look, I can make a lot of things, but I can't make something that can undo a god's thing.
Calm down. Calm down. We're looking at the problem as if it's too big right now. But just one bite at a time, one step at a
Just
time. And I
something we
think our
can
next
tackle
step is
right now,
fairly
at least.
clear.
Okay, let's go and talk to
Saz.
Saz.
Before we do that, I want to ask, are we just going to do sorry, Ave, are we going to do nothing about your brother and just
we-
assume he's gone? We're not going to follow up at all. We're not even going to call the cops. We're not going to go
No,
look at the place. We're going to
I
do
think
nothing.
we share what we know, but
We gotta call the cops. Oh my god, so much.
Yeah, we can call the
Hey.
cops and then we can go talk to.
do we
Kate,
want to wait before or
Yes.
after?
I'm gonna try to find him. I'm gonna have to make a call to my sister, see how she's involved in this. I'll also try to gather some information. My brother used birds to contact me. So maybe if I find the right birds, they will remember where they were going to when they were giving or receiving messages. If by chance one of those birds knows where my brother is right now, within the forest somewhere, I'll try to figure it out. And if I can, we'll have to stop him. We'll have to make sure that the police knows. We have to do this the right way. Because otherwise, are we even better than what he's doing right now? We have to do this correct. Right?
Right. I know that's tough for you to say, but I respect it.
Thank you.
We're here for you.
It's Right now, I just need time to think. I don't understand what happened and what changed him so much. He wasn't like this.
If you need some time to think about it, we can handle Saz for now.
It,
Or I
Yeah.
don't want to
No,
overstep or anything, but
no, you're right.
it,
I would like some time to think and to make some phone calls and try stuff. But if you need me, I'll be in my room. Just, well, just knock, and I'll be there.
I clap you on your shoulder on your way out, and then kind of look towards Gabe. Just say, "Is there a way you want us to approach?"
I don't know. Just I first I give I want to give Ava a fist bump. Just we got this.
When Gates gives him like a tap on the shoulder or just yeah, he's gonna hug Kate. He's just gonna say, "I'm sorry that I doubted you. It seems that you're right on, and I shouldn't have thought that you were involved in this somehow and trying to take care of my brother or something. And I should have trusted you. You have the right instinct and mindset. It seems that
You hug,
Mhm.
you hug Kate, you like get super stiff.
Mhm.
Uh,
You're just right. So yeah, I just wanted to see that. And he's
It-
gonna let go.
he's not going to reply. His demeanor's changed quite a bit.
Hmm.
He's like frozen, and his eyes are at the ground, and he's just holding completely still.
He's gonna fist bump Gabe, and then he's gonna start walking to his room.
When we fist bump though, Gabe goes, "We'll help. We'll save your brother." Sounds like to me that circle he's talking about found him at his lowest. Put some thoughts in his head. Taking taking advantage of someone like that, making them do all of this. It's wrong of them.
I hope so. I hope that this is just some brainwashing or something.
Viridian will. I'm sorry.
No.
As you're leaving, Viridian will also lean towards you,
Mhm.
Abe, and she'll say, "I think you broke Cade. You can literally see the blue screen of death in his eyes. I think he's rebooting right now."
Maybe all he needs sometimes is a hug. We should do that more often. And I'm gonna walk away.
Viridian's gonna go towards Cade. It's gonna like, "Are you there, Cade?" You know, in some machines, when they don't work, they might start working. Just give them a nice big swift kick.
It takes a minute. It takes a moment or two, but Kate eventually does kind of come back slowly.
Oh, good. Cade 1.0.1 back online.
Yeah, as he's coming back, he'll kind of begin scratching at his usual spot.
At this point, before you all head downstairs to see Saz, Forrest's phone rings.
So the sweet tunes of Mozart, and pull out my phone, and the screen's broken, so I can't see the number that's on it. So I'm just gonna flip it open and hello.
You'll hear Seymour's voice. Forrest.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't know who else to call, but I'm in jail right now.
What?
They arrested me saying that I was a suspect of some mind controlling things that are happening in the city, and they wanted to ask me some questions. But I told them I know my rights and I at least get one phone call, and Well, I don't really have any family here or friends, so you are sort of the next person that I thought of.
Oh, okay. Um, all right. Well, do you have like a lawyer or anything? Because they can't question you if you don't want to answer the questions without a lawyer present.
No, I don't have a lawyer.
Okay.
Do you know a lawyer?
Um, I don't think so. Gonna try to recall a lawyer.
I might know some good lawyers.
Lawyer.
Do you say out loud that you're anything about a lawyer or needing a lawyer?
Yeah, I'll kind of like push the phone off to this, do like the mute, or maybe not mute, just like the thing like you want to stop the
Yeah.
sound from coming. Do any of you guys know a lawyer?
I mean, I have one. My
Gabe.
ex-wife's one's better.
Gabe, out of character, before your kids were born, Ariel was an attorney. Before your kids were born.
Oh.
But that was a while ago.
Oh my! He goes, my ex-wife's an attorney, or she was.
Oh, do you know what sort of work she did? Was she like civil rights? Was she defense attorney or anything like that?
Hark, what would it be?
Defense attorney. Yeah.
She was a defense attorney.
Oh, do you know if she's still taking cases or can she still practice?
I don't think so. I mean, she went out of state. I mean, I think
Right.
when we were
Yeah.
together, her license was still active, but maybe it might still be active here. So, I mean,
Well, yeah, typically like you get a license and it's active in a particular area, but because some places have different regulations.
yeah, I know. I was there when her
Seymour
shit was
just
filming.
called me.
Okay.
He's in jail.
Okay.
They're questioning him because they
Right.
think he's responsible for the Vita mess.
Oh,
So what should I say? Anything? Should I just tell him to get the state issued one that is probably not at all good, or
let's. Can you afford her? I mean, oh man, this is a favor. I'm probably have to pay. Okay.
don't know if he has a lot of money.
Don't
No,
go
I'll
to
pay.
state
I'll
lawyer.
pay. I'll pay. I'll pay. I'm a billionaire. I'll pay.
You don't think she would do it pro bono?
She might. I don't know.
A
It's
what?
been.
Pro bono for free.
Let's
Oh,
hold on.
Cool.
Let's go talk to her.
okay, yeah. Maybe that can be like the thing that we can get Saz alone away from her. So
Wait,
maybe if he
that's-
doesn't want to talk about some of this stuff, she can just
in
be-
front of her.
yeah,
Okay.
in front of her.
All right. Let's go to her. Gabe's like, it always comes back to my family.
Okay,
It always-
Seymour. Did you need anything? Because I think I do have a lawyer. I'm not sure if they'll take the case or not.
Ah, that would be lovely. I did. For us, you know me. I didn't do anything. I know nothing. I don't know why they suspected me. And quite frankly, they were treating me pretty roughly, I would say.
Well, you might have a case on that too, like police brutality or whatever. But that's a little bit of a topic that I don't like to talk about. So just know that I've got you, okay?
All right, well, you know where to find me. I don't think I'm leaving here anytime soon.
Yeah, I know. It's like not too far from the community center. Yeah, I'll get you. She'll
Community center, right when we were on our way up. Oh, why? Why, Forrest, does this happen
on her way
to
out.
extraordinary people?
Huh?
I haven't called myself extraordinary in quite some time.
Actually, I heard about that. I've been meaning to talk to you about that. You are okay. Not the time for this.
Let's get
You're a
him
magician.
out of
Cool. I'm busy. I'll get you your lawyer. We'll catch up sometime.
Maybe some of
hopefully-
maybe some of my inmates will be entertained by some of my acts. Oh no, that probably wouldn't work very well here.
Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but cool. Stay frosty. We'll get people there. I'm not sure why I'm thumbsing up. You can't see me. Right. Bye.
Stay frosty.
I don't know. It's like
Press-
something people say, right? Like it's what the
I
kids
mean,
use these days, right?
I guess. I don't know. Either way,
Can
that's
you dig information out of someone's brain?
No. Even if I did, I wouldn't. But I can heighten my own sense of detecting deceit.
So how do we want to go about interrogating?
we're just
A good
asking. Look,
friend.
that's just first off that we're gonna ask Ariel about helping.
Okay.
What
I'm
was
going to
his name?
connect mentally to you guys and continue that conversation thread in our heads. But
Yeah,
I'm
and
just
then
saying that the difference between going into a mission with a plan is better than going into a mission without a plan, as me getting arrested showed.
well,
Not a good thing.
I think we just come forward honest with him, tell him everything we know, and allude to things that we don't know but are guessing.
All right, you do the talking when he runs. I will try and stop
He
him.
won't run from me. I'll stop him.
I have the golems too.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
that's
probably a
true.
safe
He is
place.
basically in our home base.
I mean, unless he has like some sort of ability or something.
Maybe. Okay. Either way.
This is the best time to do it. You guys are correct. And also getting your ex out of here does make a lot of sense. Your kids too? Do we want to get them out?
They got their
I-
rooms.
They have to. It'd be a lot more suspicious if we do this.
He
Oh my
has
God,
3
this
whole
sounds so bad.
floors. He has 3 whole floors and golems.
Fair enough. All right. I'll follow your guys' lead.
Gabe's like, man, this sounds so bad. Like we're talking about getting out of the house and going out the next. This sounds like a big setup.
We're
My
not
house
going
is
to
perfectly
harm
safe,
him.
honey. Come to my house. Nothing bad's gonna happen here.
As we all grab our bats.
Hey, could you go defend this person while we beat up your husband?
He's nothing wrong with any of this.
Oh, Ariel, can I talk to you?
Yes, Gabe. Fortunately, Saz woke up an hour ago. Very hungry, though.
I have the golems make something for him.
Oh, don't
Or
worry.
maybe I could make some.
He's in the kitchen right now, reading the paper.
Okay. Is your lawyer license still active?
As far as I know, it hasn't become inactive, but I haven't practiced in a very long time. You know that, Gabe.
I know. It's just that.
I think I should.
Yeah, for us, please.
I don't know you very well, Mrs.
Shepherd.
Shepherd. Miss Shepherd. But I have a friend who is he's being blamed for something that I don't think is his problem, but that's not my job to judge it, if it's his problem or not. I don't think he is. But he's currently in jail right now, and apparently he was mistreated as well, which really raises my concern. I know when the police mistreat somebody, it's a little bit more of an open and shut case. Granted, it's not guaranteed that way. It's just only what I've heard, really. But I have a half-orc friend. His name's Seymour. And I would like to ask if you would be willing to represent him.
He's a half-orc, you say?
Yes.
As a tiefling, I can sympathize. And this is a friend of yours?
Yes, he works with me at the community center.
Like I said, I'm out of practice, but I can talk to him at least, and we can go from there.
I don't mind paying for the fee.
Not to be a buzzkill or anything, but shouldn't we just hire the best lawyer. Like, I'm sorry, I know that sounded disrespectful, but it just seems to me that we have the money and
Who's the best lawyer?
you don't have the confidence that you're the best lawyer. I just feel like we should hire the best lawyer. Whoever that is.
I don't know.
I mean, as I said, I haven't practiced in many years, so I'm not going to disagree that maybe there are other lawyers that are better equipped for this.
The problem is
Makes
the
sense.
best lawyers I know of, they work directly for the company, and they're not gonna.
Yeah, and they're like copyright and
Yeah, like
yeah.
especially since this has something to do with Vita. Why would they defend someone?
Who they could stick the blame on.
Yeah, to be honest.
And to be very honest, most lawyers, they do have a tendency to not want to take cases for half-orcs, tieflings.
Heck, they might.
The list goes on,
Lots of
unfortunately.
things. Unfortunately.
Yeah, like at most, at best of the worst, maybe someone might see the case and just try to make some sort of deal, but he's innocent, so it would just hurt him in the end.
Well, I don't want to assume that he is innocent. That sounds horrible, but we have to. It's not my judge. I'm not the judge. It's out of my hands. I shouldn't assume.
No.
But we'll get to the truth. Hopefully.
Very well. I'll talk to him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sure.
Come on.
Like-
fist bump.
She'll give you a fist bump.
I think we're gonna talk to Saz
Sure.
when she heads out and be like,
So she's gonna, she'll head out, and that means the only people left are Saz and the kids. So you're gonna go in the kitchen, yes?
yeah.
I
going
call,
to-
I call the tusks if anything goes down.
No, there's nothing like that's gonna go down.
I'm just saying if anything goes down.
Saz, can we talk to
Accidents
you
happen.
for a moment?
Oh yes, I'm here in the kitchen with the kids.
Oh, they're in the kitchen. Okay.
Okay. So, first off, you are a worshiper of.
Oh, okay, so you're going into the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll
So
be
you're in the
gone.
kitchen, and Raphael and Angie are there, and they're
Yeah.
just having pancakes and eggs.
Yeah.
That the golems made for them. Go ahead.
So,
Breakfast for the
you are a worshiper of Mirage, correct?
Yes, I am.
Do you have any connection with Father Edwin Lumen or his wife?
Well, I mean, he's the leader of the Confederacy of Cups, which means that he is very well connected with the clergy. So yes, we have a relationship. Yes.
I should preface, I've had my lie detection on, so
Yeah. So far, he doesn't seem to be lying.
I'm just wondering because he has just got cursed with the Silent Plague.
Oh no. He also was
Mm-hmm. And his last words, well, the words that he tried to spit out was Mirage.
Well, that's a strange thing for him to say then. I don't think he personally is a worshiper of Mirage, although he did visit the church the other day.
Oh. How did that go?
I mean, he was just visiting just to see how things were going. And just a visit, nothing more than that. Why do you
Is there
ask?
Well, he also mentioned something about Myst. And I'm not a worshiper myself.
Oh.
But
Like a Mist of Mirage or something.
Yes, Myst is my character in the game. He's also a priest of Mirage as well.
Ah, I see.
And what about the outcasts? Are you connected to the outcasts?
Outcasts. I have no idea who those people are.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an insight check.
So this is, well, I do have a -1, so
Yeah, you do get a -1. Go ahead and roll your insight. 24? You don't think he's lying. He says he doesn't know them.
I'll kind of just send question to Forrest, like question mark.
I'm not getting anything mentally.
Okay.
Not picking anything up.
I'll be like putting pancakes on a plate, trying not to make
Yeah, you
it seem like
can.
all of us are just,
Yeah, exactly.
staring him down.
Pancakes were made from by golems. They're okay. They're edible. They're okay.
Oh, I could do much better. than
Maybe
this.
put some brown sauce on them. They'll be better.
The reason.
Um,
Oh, you want to go?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the reason why we asked, at least for the outcasts, is because there's something going on with them. Because outside of camp, the outcasts were the ones who that were dead in Forest's.
Mm-hmm.
He goes.
Yes.
They are a group of people that we think want Forest because they're trying to expand La Vida Loca. Oh,
I had heard that we had a sudden surge of new followers recently, but I don't know anything about outcasts.
What was the
We take in-
context of the name drop of Myst in the data I received?
The context was that Myst was the one who sent the outcasts to go after Nathaniel Bosk and convince him to hand over basically the ranch.
Oh,
Interesting.
That Myst was the one.
so
I'll share that with him and say, hey, I just received some information that the outcasts were told by Myst to try and oust.
Well, that sounds silly. Myst is just a video game character. It's not a character in real life.
Not yet.
Got it. In the game, does Myst get involved in any black market stuff or any underground stuff?
Not that I know. He's a priest. He just tries to spread the word of the great message of Mirage.
What is the great message of Mirage?
Well, in a nutshell, Mirage is all about realizing your true self. People who normally have a hard time determining their genuine selves and where they fit in the world, Mirage is there to guide them and help them realize their true form, their true selves. That's the gist of it, at least.
I mean, that makes sense. We have been dealing with things that are a little difficult to explain, where I'm not sure how much I should share. I'm looking towards Gabe.
Look, right now he's our own. He's our only lead.
Certainly.
I don't. You're acting like you could just go up to him and ask him a question or talk to him. He's just the character that I play.
We might be able to.
Is that a new feature, game feature?
He points to these two. He goes, "They were possessed by Vita characters. Cade was possessed by my Vita character."
So you're saying somebody else is possessed by my character?
If it's not
Potentially.
you, at least.
I mean, it's a potential. I don't know. Myst could be some other code name, but like all the stuff that's happening.
What does Father Lumen have to do with this again?
He fell plague. He fell under the plague.
But like I said, the last time I saw him was when he and I went to visit the Church of Mirage over at the Live in La Vida Loca compound.
And what did you guys discuss?
Again, just the state of things at the church.
There's a church there.
Is something wrong at the church, or is Do you need to do like reconstruction work or anything?
Wrong. No, quite the opposite. Our church is flourishing. Our followers of Mirage have been coming in like droves. In fact,
Are most of these followers goblins, eat gnomes, or bugbears?
I would say most, but a good percentage of them are. They're the ones that tend to be the most misunderstood. The ones that tend to be invisible.
Take us to church next time they're having it. I'm curious. I feel like I want to learn more about myself.
Oh, of course, absolutely. We're actually going to have our normal services tomorrow morning,
Great.
10 o'clock. I do have to warn you, though, if we're going to that particular one, you would have to go in character. It's part of the protocol of the Live in La Vida Loca compound. You essentially live and breathe in the game there. Ariel's not a big fan, but it's part of the reason why we moved here, why we came back here.
Looking straight at Gabe. The Live in La Vida complex. Maybe it's leaking out. Maybe that's why they need the ranch. Or maybe they just want it because they want to get bigger.
Maybe. And maybe that's another reason why those druids are doing some things, because tree and nature's being destroyed. I don't know.
I think it's just a third party in this whole thing. There's like, I don't think like the druids and the outlaws are together. I think they're just two separate entities that happen to be sometimes clashing, sometimes maybe not working together, but they just happen to do the same sort of things.
So we have two different big things happening?
Huh? Sorry?
It's happening telepathically right now, correct?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
And out of character, so far it doesn't seem like Saz has been lying.
Yeah.
He seems to be telling the truth.
When you go, I've never been to the this is to Saz. I've never been to the Live in La Vida compound. Do you have to like, how do you get in character? Or is it like something that just, you kind of have to do at the door?
There's this special like apparatus that you put on your head, your finger, your hands. Basically, you're playing the game 24/7, essentially. Going to the bath, even doing mundane things like going to the bathroom, taking a shower, going to go grocery shopping. It's sort of like augmented reality, but it's deeper than augmented reality, if that makes sense. That's what the appeal is of that. For people who are truly invested in the game, they truly can live both in the game and in the real world at the same time without having to ever log off. Like, it's uninterrupted.
Do their powers work in there?
No. You're talking about their in-character powers? No. It's all just virtual. It's a virtual world that you live in. People have bought apartments there, and they pretty much live there indefinitely.
Strange, yeah, we'll have to check it out. I don't know what to think about it yet.
Is there people that are not hooked up? It has to be people there running things, right?
Well, yes, there are people that are running things, but I presume you know better than I do, Mr. Stoll, who runs things there.
Well, I run the game. That's a whole different...
Yeah, out of character, like the people who run that compound is totally out of your department.
Yeah.
You don't know, at least not on hand at the moment, but maybe you can find out.
I assume it's more like game stuff if they were to ask, but besides that, I don't know.
You work on like play balance and stuff.
Yeah.
There are people who can come in as guests, sort of like a trial period, I suppose, who are allowed to go in and stay there for up to 24 hours, see how they like it, and then if they do, then they can sign up for basically purchase an apartment or a spare room there to live in that world. I come and go just because, again, I'm part of the church that's over there, and from time to time, Father Lumen does too.
What stops someone from using that so they can do things.
I don't know what you mean, do things. What do you
People-
mean?
Everyone's hooked up to some sort of AR system, right?
Yes.
If there's bad people there who are not hooked up, but they can somehow not be detected by the AR system, they would be practically invisible.
Do you have bad people in your company, Mr. Stoll?
I wish not to think it, but it's very large.
There's
Or
just
someone
people.
could hack it.
I don't. I'm just a pastor, Mr. Stoll. I don't know anything about that.
I know. I'm just trying to keep things safe.
Well, I know we're not blaming you. We've just had some lead in the direction of Myst and Mirage, and just want to make sure, you know. And whether you like it or not, your church is wrapped up in this. Maybe not you. I would think you'd want to take care of this as quickly as possible.
Now that you mention it, I mean, it definitely gives me a bit of concern. So, like I said, if you want me to take you over there tomorrow morning, you can do whatever investigations you want. I just want to stay out of it as much as possible.
Oh, by the way, would anybody want to hurt, or what would be the reason for somebody to eliminate? Maybe eliminate's a strong word. Who gets the duties of the cup, leader of the cups, now that Father Lumen is ill, and his wife?
The committee, I think, would have to try to select a temporary successor, at least. I'm presuming that would happen soon.
Do we know anybody that's in the runnings currently?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Because I believe it happened with not wands. Well, it did kind of
Coin.
happen with wands. It happened with coins too, but
No.
coins was replaced.
Coins is Lori.
Oh yeah.
But that was just a normal.
Oh,
that was
okay,
just a normal changing of the guard. That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't a sudden thing. It was just they had another election basically.
Because the leader of the coins was also hit, or the leader of the wands was also hit. And I'm wondering if this is some sort of setup.
Also,
This might be bigger.
also out of character, how would the wands? Is it the same kind of thing where they have a council?
Yeah,
Or is it?
they would have a council. Select. Right now, they haven't released any information yet.
I'd imagine there'd be like a line of succession for temporary measures, but something like this, I mean, who knows how long they'll be out for. So if somebody's plan is to, I don't know, supplant the faction leaders and put in their own voices,
I wouldn't know.
we don't either. But that's my idea. Because there's already one, right, Gabe?
I mean,
Gabe? One
someone
leader's
got.
already been supplanted.
That's true.
That wasn't,
That was a normal change of the guard, though.
I know. But what his brother said, that was a setup.
Maybe he took down all the other competitions.
Maybe he did.
Viridian will say, but I don't think he would do anything
Oh,
to
you're
his
here
sister.
No.
I don't think he would do anything to his sister, and the sister's the one currently leading the coins. Do you think he would do anything to Stalin steal?
Just thinking about the history, what happened to the people that Ave's sister was running against?
I don't think anything was publicly said. I don't think anything was publicly said about that.
Like I said, it's all speculation.
Yeah. I think, well, out of character, I think we could have gotten more, but I don't think Ave probed necessarily more to that, you know, because I think, yeah, Rook said something, but Abe didn't really say anything, ask any questions about it.
Yeah.
Because Rook mentioned that he got his sister to the faction of coins. Like, he did that somehow. And now these two leaders are sick. I think we need to warn Stalin Steel and definitely get his family on lockdown. Because you know what happened to mine.
That's true.
Both of them.
I do have his number.
Does Stalin still play the game?
I don't know, actually.
But his kids do.
His kids do.
Hmm.
Okay, we gotta call him right away, guys.
Okay.
So, Gabe with his mighty phone.
Yeah.
Calling up Steel.
Yeah, you'll call up Steele, and he'll answer and he'll say, "Hello."
Mr. Steele, we have several information that I think you should know.
Can you put him on
All right.
speaker?
Yeah, I'm putting you on speaker. Imagine we went back to the Minotaur meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we out of character. Abe said he didn't want to call the police about things, right?
I think he said not about his brother.
Not about his brother, but I think we kind of have to bring it up at this point.
Okay.
So
He was willing to. He just said, "I'll find him first."
oh yeah,
Okay.
okay. So I can confirm that the one doing the silent plague is Rook.
So it is the brother then.
Unfortunately.
Abe went to talk to him, and he saw him in the middle of actually doing it.
And he actually tried to get Ave on his side. Tried to get him to do it with him. But he
I see.
refused.
Would he testify against his brother then?
I don't know.
We don't know. All we know is he wants to find his brother first.
Do you have any idea where he is now?
No.
In the forest somewhere, but that could be anywhere. And I believe he can just kind of tree walk or something like that. So he could literally be anywhere.
Apparently,
At least give him the last place he was, so Stalin has somewhere to start.
Yeah.
I'll give the location of the giant oak tree.
I suspect he'll probably not be there anymore.
He probably won't, but he also controls birds. So there was a massive amount of ravens in the tree. So maybe also look out for large populations of ravens. That might give you a hint.
That's good information. Thank you. I don't know if we're necessarily going to have much luck looking for him in the woods.
Yeah.
But we can at least try.
Another thing that got brought up that Abe told us was he said that he was assigned to the city.
That's
The Circle of
disconcerting.
Yeah.
Another thing is I can confirm that his statues can cause curses, and I don't know all the ritual, but from little I can get, it is a contract with the Raven Queen.
Yes, I've been notified by that about the cursed statues. We're actually planning on making a report right now to let everyone know to destroy those statues if they have them in possession.
Okay, don't destroy them if they've fallen under the effects of the plague. You can't destroy them, or it might be permanent. We need to be able to undo the spell before the plague hits. Or if they aren't affected, they can destroy it.
Well, I don't think it's permanent. Once you destroy it, once they're cursed, it doesn't matter if we destroy it or not. Out of character. That was the thing, right, Hart?
I don't think you don't think it matters.
Yeah,
you don't think it
I
matters.
don't think it matters, but it's good to have it so we can do tests and stuff. A thing that Abe said he mentioned was that he's silencing voices.
Do you want me to instruct people to turn them in? To turn the items in?
I don't know. If they already
We already
cursed,
have a few.
Yeah, if they're already cursed, then destroying it means nothing. But if they have it and they're not cursed, I would suggest
destroying.
That we can do. Can Ave reach his brother? Perhaps we can set something up to capture him. or
I don't
arrest
think
him.
They had a falling out. Obviously, I don't think they trust one another anymore. But I can ask him. He's in his room.
Abe is willing to help.
That's good to know, because if I'm being honest, at this point, he's probably our best lead. Otherwise, we're just stabbing in the dark here, trying to find this Kenku in the middle of the woods.
I feel
Well,
the
we
same.
do have a few people here that are familiar with stabbing in the dark, so kind of our thing.
Give me a city and I'll work magic. Give me a forest and I am a chump. That's not all. The Outcast gang is using Vita La Loca as a front.
I beg your
They're trying
pardon? What did you just say?
The Outcast gang is using Vida La Loca, am I saying that right? As a front, and they're attempting to expand into the neighboring land.
Yeah,
We're-
the
we're
Apple
not-
Dews.
The Apple Dews,
They had
they've already
their-
been expanded over.
I know, but there's some sort of coercion or something. They tried to force, and I mean they succeeded in forcing them to hand over their land, but my grandfather apparently has had the similar idea presented, or at least we assume. I have not been able to ask him that. There has I think you heard the recording though, like somebody wants me there at a place
Likely for leverage to expand
likely
into
for leverage.
their grandfather's land. And on top of that, they're also connected to the Mirage Church somehow. We're going to go investigate that tomorrow.
I mean,
My
let us.
wife and daughter just went to the Live in La Vida compound 30 minutes ago. They were going to try this free trial over there.
Ooh, I would recommend maybe call them away from there. I don't know how risky that'd be.
Also, last bit of things. Maybe we should have prefaced that, but we believe, or at least I do, I'm not sure about them. We believe that the leaders of the factions are being targeted. I mean, obviously, you heard about what's her face? Wands. What's her face? I can't remember her face. But Father Lumen just came under it, like, I don't know, an hour ago. And there was mentions of the sister, Rook and
Lori.
Abe's sister. That was planned, apparently.
Brooke suggested that he had a part in removing any opposition for her to get that position.
Or I think he just. I have the memories, and I can always ask Abe to look at them again. But I have mental abilities. I can kind of show you what I mean.
Now that you mention it, most of Loray's opponents ended up dropping out of the race relatively late.
Yeah, and we think they had this outcast gang, the outlaw gang, whatever. We think they're trying to strong arm people into, well, people either coming sick or maybe, I don't know. It's complicated.
They
So
don't
many things.
pay me enough for this job, as Talon Steel says.
I get it.
Hey, to
I
be
get it.
fair, they pay you way more than they pay me to do something like this. In fact, they don't even pay me at all.
Hey, y'all getting paid?
Is there anything else, any other disaster that I need to know about other than this?
Yes, so I actually know what's been happening with our blackouts.
What?
You do?
Yes.
You do?
Well, he doesn't know. We're being possessed by people's Vita characters.
Oh, you meant like that kind of black? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was like power blackouts.
No.
Go ahead. It's
Possessed as in mind control.
More like our characters still think they're in their game, but they're being possessed. Ave was possessed by Yellow. That's why he was using a sniper rifle.
The powers transfer. That's important to know.
And me.
Right.
And this is also the doing of Abe's brother?
We don't know.
No, I don't.
We don't
think
know.
so.
This could be separate. I literally have video.
I think it's
footage.
more likely to do with the church and the gang than it is to do with his brother.
I have video footage in my house of two people getting possessed. I can get video footage at the lobby of my own work where my own Vita character possessed Cade.
And
Trust
you
me, it's
already
very
have that
pronounced.
audio recording of you
Yeah.
being possessed by the
Dave.
knave.
We'll send you the evidence.
I'd appreciate that. Unfortunately, under these circumstances, normally I would have a talk directly with Necromagus. Obviously, she cannot do that right now.
I mean, there is a chance when you're hooked up to Vita, you can still talk. And how we're
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
it.
I forgot about that.
How we're doing it, at least keeping things as smooth as possible, is we're hooking her up to one of our training servers, a small server, and that's how she's giving out orders. I don't know how efficient it is, but that's what we're doing.
I completely forgot we could do that. I should have told Father Lumen's staff that could. That's my bad.
To be
I
fair,
forgot.
he might not have the technology to just plop him in his own server to talk to him.
All right, first things first. Right now, the people that I think are most affected by this is what's going on with the outcasts, as well as the leaders of the different confederacies. So I'll focus on those. If there's anything else that you can do, since it seems like you're already involved, by all means, help with whatever you can. I unfortunately am not sure how to help with the whole Vita character possession. I don't know where to start there, other than talking to Necromagus, I guess, through this server that you speak of.
Mm-hmm. I have my own dad looking into things.
Well, I don't think the people at the apartment, now I kind of realize I did kill them. I didn't believe that before. I didn't think I could do that, but
Well, it's Chrono who did it.
Yeah,
Well,
Chrono
yeah.
did it, not Forrest.
which is why teleporting my footprints, they're not. I can't teleport. Chrono can.
We'll do a write-up of the evidence and send that your way as well. But I think this call has gone on too long. You need to get your wife and your daughter out of
I
this.
agree. I'm going to go over to the compound now and then take care of the rest of what we just talked about. But thank you for all the information. I apologize that it looks like you are knee-deep into this mess as well.
Frankly, I don't mind.
More fun than I've had in a long time.
Whatever motivates you, Mr. Oz. Whatever motivates you. And with that, he'll hang up. And I think that's a good place for us to stop.
Yeah.
Because we had a lot. Okay,
Oh.
we'll stop. There. Cool.